Hello, judges. My name is Vidit Jain, and this is my first ever hackathon that I've participated in along with LingHacks 3 as well. So I'm going to introduce my project by the name of Space Invaders, which has been developed and created by me. So you guys might be wondering, what have I actually made for my first ever hackathon? Well, introducing the game of Space Invaders. So what is Space Invaders? It's not that complicated as you guys might have been thinking. It's actually a very simple shooting game which was released back in 1978. And I have recreated that game using more stylish, more fashionable, and more like interesting tools to make like more appealing to the present world. It has been developed, created, and coded by me within 2 days using the Python language. It's been made in the PyCharm IDE using the libraries of Pygame and Anaconda. The images have also been imported, but they have been imported from google.com. So Space Invaders is actually a very simple game which can be enjoyed by people of any age group, and the game has been made by me with just a single year of basic experience in Python, which has been taught to me this year in my high school in my sophomore year. So let's look at the gameplay now. So there's going to be a player, which is you, the user, in the form of a rocket ship and 6 random alien UFOs on the screen. The number of UFOs can be changed by changing the constant variable in the code, which I'm going to show you later. The player is controlled by the user. The alien UFO is automated and it's going to be controlled by the computer at a constant speed, and they're going to appear randomly on the screen. There are several objectives in the game. So the main objective is that you're supposed to kill these alien UFOs by shooting bullets from your rocket ship while making sure that the enemies do not touch your rocket ship, because if they do, the game is over and your rocket collides. After each kill, the UFO are not going to disappear. They're just simply going to reset to a random position on the screen at the top, actually. And each kill will result in the increment of your score by 5 points. The score is going to be displayed at the end after the game is over. This is not a mission type of a game. It's more like an endless runner in the form of airships. So you just have to keep on defeating as many alien ships as you can until the timer runs out, or not the timer, until the aliens touch your spaceship. Now let's look at the mechanisms, the fundamentals actually. So movement. So how do we go up, down, left, or right? So for the up movement, you just press arrow up, or W key for down movement, you press arrow down, or S key for left movement, you press arrow left, or A key for right movement, you simply press arrow right, and D key. And for shooting, just simply press the space bar. Make sure that your bullet is only going to be ready for fire after each bullet has gone out of the screen. And also, you must know that the player ship can neither go out of the screen nor up the halfway point. The halfway point is represented by this diagram right over here. This line is the halfway point. The ship cannot go above it. It's time for a live demo. And if you guys want to see my code, just simply click this link and it's going to take you to my GitHub repository. From there, you can see my code and you can implement it for yourselves as well. This is the demo of my Space Invaders game. So here you can see there are 6 enemy player ships or UFO ships, and this is your player or the rocket ship. You can move it with the up, down, left, right arrow keys, or with the WASD keys, or with both of them if you want. And then you can fire the bullet with the spacebar, but you cannot fire the bullet when already a bullet has been fired and it has not gone up the screen or it hasn't collided with the enemy spaceship. And here and it's when the enemy ship hits me, the game is over and my final score has been displayed onto the screen. I hope you guys liked my project, and don't forget to click on the GitHub repository if you want to see the code for yourselves. And thank you very much for seeing my project.